Texas Interfaith is a nonprofit organization dedicated to ensuring that all economically disadvantaged people can be housed in dignity. We not only develop new communities within mainstream locations, we rehabilitate and refurbish apartment communities.
Texas Interfaith Housing was formed in 1966, and its primary purpose at that time was to provide housing for low-income seniors.
Our mission has grown to include not only affordable housing, but also support services that are designed to help residents build the kind of lives they want for themselves and their families.
We search out the properties developers have abandoned and rework them into something that residents and the surrounding community will be proud of. We then lower the rents to a value economically disadvantaged people can afford and provide them with respectable apartment communities in which to live. But that's not all. Texas Interfaith Housing provides support service programs free of charge to the residents. Programs tailored to the needs of each community and selected and designed to help youth, adults, and seniors improve their lives. This is the Bridges apartment. Had you been here 9 or 10 years ago, you'd have seen a rundown, dilapidated apartment complex that was an eyesore. It was a dangerous gathering place for drug dealers and others who brought fear to this community. But look at it now. Texas Interfaith Housing changed this property into something new and improved. What used to be referred to as Coke Lake Apartments has reopened as the Bridges of Hope. New name, new look, new beginnings. We strive to develop properties that everyone can be proud of and to improve the property value from its former state. Texas Interfaith Housing leads the industry through our supportive services programs. We're developing partners supporting both for-profit affordable housing and nonprofit housing developers. We provide expertise in zoning, design, the political approval process, financial negotiations, as well as property management and supportive services. Texas Interfaith Housing has become a solid real estate operator.
Our commitment is to affordable housing by mission. Our commitment is to quality by reputation. And our commitment is to long-term stability in the organization, so we spend a lot of time making sure that the assets that we're responsible for function beautifully in the community, and we are well received in all the work that we do.
Texas Interfaith Housing operates in more than 22 counties, reaching as far as El Paso in the west, to Texarkana in the east, north to Wichita Falls, and south to Galveston. Our organization was founded on strong principles and a reputation that we guard carefully and work hard at. We're more than just a place to live. We offer unique, specialized support service programs. These value-added services and programs impact more than 13,000 individuals living in low-income communities throughout Texas. People like Lalisa Lucas, who came to one of our properties where Texas Interfaith is the supportive services provider. Mrs. Lucas was a single mother, relying on food stamps to feed her children. That was 6 years ago. Today, she's turned her life around. Miss Lucas, in fact, was such an inspiration to the others that she was made a property manager.
You're going to see different people of different races, different ages, different backgrounds that are struggling. And personally, as far as the children that are in these homes, they get the leadership skills, they get guidance, and personally here as a property manager, a lot of the kids that come in that go through the Good Neighborhood program get that attention that maybe they're lacking at home, and they're getting that guidance that they could be lacking at home.
Her children are in school and feel safe in a home where there's enough food on the table and plenty of dignity to go around. Like so many people today, all she needed was a chance to prove her worth. If you speak to Johnny Hamilton at Beale Village, she'll tell you that the senior unit is a real godsend. Miss Hamilton is 89 with no family, but then everyone here is her family. The seniors take field trips. They meet for regular Bible study. And every Friday, the bus driver loads them up for a trip to the grocery store.
As a matter of fact, Ms. Hamilton says it seems like the seniors are always on the go. To these seniors, this place is a safe haven in the twilight of their years.
Well, these are just two stories. We could tell you thousands more. Success stories about young and old, people who depend on Texas Interfaith Housing.
Texas Interfaith relies heavily on donations and grants to sustain and develop our specialized supportive service programs. These value-added services and programs impact more than 8,000 individuals living in low-income communities throughout Texas. Many people who know of our programs but can't volunteer as an advocate for workforce housing help with donations of money. Texas Interfaith Housing needs funds to purchase things like art supplies, books, paper, even computers for the kids. In some of our units, 50 children line up for a chance to sit down at only 2 computers that they have to learn at. Your donation will keep the senior buses rolling, provide food for cooking classes, buy new books for enrichment classes. There's so much to be done and so little money to do it with. We are Texas Interfaith Housing. Our charge is to put a roof over needy people's heads and give them dignity. Won't you help